All right, guys, so we're going to do number 18 together. 18 was the hardest one out of the 4 that you had for homework tonight or for this weekend. So the first sentence, Bay bought 1 twin pack of video games for $42. So here we're talking about the twin pack of video games and it equaled $42. Doesn't tell us how many blanks that we have, but it tells us the value of the twin pack of video games. All right, let's move on to the next sentence. This is $6 less than 2/3 the cost of a triple pack of video games. All right, so the first thing that we want to focus on is the word this. What are they talking about when they say this is? When you see the word this, they're referring to the twin pack. So you can replace the word this with 42. Now you have the word is. We all know what is stands for. We talked about this a lot. It's our equal sign. Okay? 42 equals $6 less than. What did we say about the words less than? What comes before the words less than goes after the subtraction sign. So less than is subtraction. We put 6 behind the subtraction sign because it's in front of the words less than. 2/3 the cost of a triple pack of video games. Okay, we have to fill in this blank right here. 2/3 the cost of. Do we know the cost of the triple pack video games? No, that's what we're trying to figure out. So what do we use when we have an unknown value? What do we use to represent that? I hope that you're thinking in your head X. We use a variable to represent that. 2/3 the cost. So we are multiplying 2/3 times X. This one was a little different. We didn't have blanks to really set up. You're solving for the unknown value and it's in the equation already. So when you solve this, you're going to solve it just like a 2-step equation. I'm going to go on the bottom of my page so you have room. So I have room. So I have 2/3 X minus 6 equals 42. So my first step, if you look back at the learning target, is to combine like terms. I have 2/3 X minus 6. These are not like terms. This one has a variable and this one does not, so I can't combine like terms. So we go to step 2. Draw a line through your equal sign. Step 3 is to move the constant. 6 is our constant because there's no variable, it's just a number. Minus 6. So how are we going to move this 6 to this side? We have to use the inverse operation. The inverse of subtraction is addition. What you do to one side, you do to the other. This is my zero pair. Negative 6 plus 6 is a zero pair. It makes 0. So that goes away. Bring down your 2/3 X. 42 plus 6 is 48. Now, we have a fraction as our coefficient that we need to break away from the X. So this operation is multiplication. What's the inverse of multiplication? Division. How do we divide a fraction? It starts with an R. We multiply by the reciprocal. So the reciprocal of 2/3 is 3/2. These would cancel and these would cancel. It leaves me just with X. 48 times 3/2. If you put 48 over 1. Now we can simplify these two. 2 goes into 2 one time. 2 goes into 48 24 times. Now we just do 24 times 3. So if you don't have your calculator, you do that off to the side. 4 times 3 is 12. 3 times 2 is 6 plus 1 is 7. Now, what did X represent? Let's look back up here. What did X represent? The cost of the triple pack of video games. So the question is asking, what is the price of a triple pack of video games? The price of the triple pack is $72. That's what the X stood for. All right, so the rest of your homework tonight is to complete this worksheet 17, 19, and 20. Use the examples that we've done in class to help you, and I also have the notes up from our class to help you as well. All right, have a good weekend.